From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, still hot across the area, but at least humidity down a little bit thanks to dew points coming down during the course of this weekend, thanks to this upper level trough. We'll get to that in just a bit, but we do have a drone shot for you today coming at you as we look eastward from KATC over toward the Cajun Dome this afternoon. Lots of fair weather, cumulus fractus clouds. That's what we call these. They're puffy, but they don't grow too big because we have high pressure in place, dry sinking air, and at least it's been a little bit more comfortable over the last couple of days. If you're not working outdoors, it's not too bad getting outside, moving to the car. But of course, inside the car is still hot out there. But beautiful skies. Thanks, Mike Falgo, for getting our weather shot today with the drone. So here's that upper level pattern we talked about. During the course of the weekend, a ridge of high pressure. We were kind of split between ridges of high pressure. Its trough came in, delivered a round of showers and storms with a disturbance Saturday afternoon and evening. Some of those storms were quite strong, but behind it, in its wake, starting yesterday, drier air moving in, so a little bit more pleasant, especially at night, with our dew points coming down into the low to mid 70s. In fact, dew points this afternoon upper 60s, so that feels pretty good in spite of temperatures reaching the mid 90s this afternoon. Showers and storms confined to mainly the offshore waters, where we found a water spout earlier today. We'll have video for you on that coming up at 6 o'clock this evening, so you'll want to check that out. On Power Doppler 3, with a little ground clutter showing up. Not much thunder shower activity until you get down into Lafourche Parish, where there's a little bit of thunderstorm activity here in the coastal marsh, but that's about it, and that's all we expect in the days ahead. Now, as we scan the tropics, we see some of the storms in the Gulf of Mexico. Nothing organized here. Not a whole lot going on in the Atlantic Basin. Good-looking tropical wave there. Looks quiet coming out off the African coastline. And a post-tropical cyclone Don, well, we're putting that system to bed. That is done there. And farther to the south we go. We got a couple of systems that we're watching. A little bit of a disturbance here southwestern Bermuda. Tropical wave that's got a fair bit of moisture with it, being monitored by the National Hurricane Center. They give it about a 20% chance of development over the next couple of days. After that, maybe not so good. And this maybe this area will watch off the coastal Carolinas in the days ahead. But I don't see anything threatening the Gulf of Mexico, at least for quite a while. Now, some of this moisture will be heading toward the Gulf as we get toward the weekend, and then maybe impacting us about a week from today and enhance our rain chances. But we don't see anything that looks like it's going to develop nor threaten the Gulf of Mexico. Here we are into the first week of August, so that is good news there, but that'll likely change in the 2 to 3 weeks that follow. Near term tonight, though, another comfortable night. We'll get down to about 73, 74 for the low, with temperatures tomorrow getting back into the mid 90s. We'll see mid 90s again across the board, across the coastal areas as well. And with that, the heat index not too bad, reaching upper 90s to low 100s. That's much better than the 110 to 115 that we've seen over the last several weeks. And here we go, Wednesday, pretty much in the low 100 range. But that 110, 115 degree heat indices, they'll be back by the end of the week or the weekend. So be ready for that. So 74, almost pleasant out there. The normal low this time of year is 75. So it's been a while since we've said near normal. Then for tomorrow, a mostly sunny and hot day. We'll get up a degree or two hotter than today. 96, perhaps 97 for the high. Again, the humidity stays in check. Can't rule it out, an isolated shower, but your chance of getting wet no higher than 10% in the days ahead. Temperatures mid 90s through Thursday, upper 90s Friday into the weekend, and maybe threatening triple-digit heat for a day or two Sunday, perhaps Monday. But we'll also have the risk of a few afternoon storms. But if you thought we were done with the upper 90s, not even close to there yet. We'll finish out July in that form and start off August. And Jim, I've been doing the stats. July is going to break the all-time hottest July record for the month of July. We'll have those numbers coming up tonight at 10, doing some stats, but hottest summer on record, period.
And you feel it. Yesterday was a nice break, and we were in the lower 90s, right?
We were in the lower, it felt good, low to mid 90s, still got up there, but it feels that much better.
After this summer, for sure it did. Thanks, Rob. Still ahead.